uniformly, randomly, in search of paradise clarity. And this poem is called Sending / Lending. Today, April 14th, 2025. As usual, I'll read it and then explain. I saw a meme today that was sending me into a deep laugh, which then started lending me a helpful hand, even as it did reprimand, correcting all my contradictions and ending all of my nearsighted predictions. There I was, laughing the grass off the ground because the lawnmower shaved my ass with a buzzing sound. Everything about it was funny, even the attraction of honey. It bees like that, with a mouth full of chat. Add your complaints to the stat. Back to that meme, which made me scream. This story called my position out, with clouds drifting in and about. I couldn't help but take their hand, even as I was given the option of a grand refusal. Hell, if I said no. Instead, I took the slow arrival of chance as the dance spoke abstraction by multiplying my affirmative stance. Oh, what in the heaven made me forget 7 was multiplied twice? Math has always been my favorite vice, even if my play with it ain't so nice. Anyways, back to the point, which has now been a fractured joint. I'm literally gagging while the image was nagging. My attention to the shrewd reality, nude mentality exposed on the ropes of hanging on. Hearts are mending, no longer suspending, but wishfully transcending. Blending all the ings and things to get back into the swing full of rings as all your teethitis has been knocked out of your mouth because you've been punched and this TKO has been crunched. Now your PTO has been requested as your uniform was double-breasted. Shots fired. Shots fired. Memes hired. This was inspired by memes. I love memes. One of the greatest aspects of the internet, the creation of meme culture. And I save memes on my phone. I look at memes often. I think of memes often. And I'm not going to go to any specific meme without showing you. Because, and even if I showed you, you wouldn't understand unless you knew. The chronically online dividend, right? Because a lot of things that are pretty awful or pretty insightful can be turned into a meme. And a meme can lend you a interesting perspective. I did write a poem 2 years ago called Meme Dream, July 14th. So nearly 2 years ago, and it was inspired by sort of the same situation where you see a meme and while you're laughing at a lot of different things, but ultimately, if it's an effective meme, it's going to change your perspective, or it's going to sort of make the joke laugh. And it's really funny because the meme says the quiet part out loud, and I just enjoy it. So that's what this poem was inspired by. I literally thought of that because when I see memes and when I hear people laughing, it's like, oh, this is sending me. I can laugh right now just thinking about several memes without any context to the viewer, because they're so subjective as well. It's like, do you know what that means? If you know what it means, you're gonna laugh, but if you don't, it's just gonna be like, what is this? I don't get it. But when you get it, it's hilarious. So anyways, that was Sending Lending, and I appreciate you listening. Hopefully you can find some memes, create your memes, find the paradise in it all, because in that we find clarity. See how I did that? URISOPC, uniformly, randomly, in search of paradise clarity. Blessings. Buttons. Uniformly, randomly, in search of paradise clarity.